Right. Yes, the Business Network is following the Hunter Biden case very closely, just like we were Donald Trump's illegal case, because these things do have a way of affecting the ultimate outcome of a race, where it puts your money and everything else on the line. And we're getting word right now the defense has already rested its case against Hunter Biden without ever calling Hunter Biden to the stand himself. Ronald Chapman on the significance of all of that, because I guess it could mean, Ronald, you're a good federal defense attorney, they wrap this up sooner than expected, right?
Well, absolutely. I think what you do when you're getting to the close of a case like this is you feign that you're going to call your client the defendant in the hope that the prosecution would spend a bunch of time preparing for that person. And then most of the time you don't call that person to the stand. In this case, good decision to not call Hunter Biden. The cross-examination would have been brutal and highlighted areas that the defense doesn't really want to go into. And certainly this case is going to get to the jury today, and we may have a verdict very soon, if not today, maybe even tomorrow.
You've got to get 12 jurors to go along with that, and these 3 gun charges, with convicted on all of them, could land him behind bars for quite some time. Do you see that as a distinct possibility?
You know, I think the facts are there. That's the first thing we have to look at. Are there the facts to support conviction? That does appear to be the case based on the audiobook, based on the testimony of the witnesses, and the timing that Hunter Biden had an addiction, and the testimony of his daughter as well. Then the next question is, do we have the law? Yes, of course. This is a very clear law. You know, common sense gun reform is what everybody wants, and this is what it looks like. Then the next question is the jury able to apply the facts to the law? That's where this case gets a little different. We're in Delaware. You know, this is home court advantage for Hunter Biden. And I think we're all very curious as to whether or not this jury is going to apply the facts to the law and come up with a conviction.
Hard to say to your point, but one of the things that interests me is we have the possibility here of the president's son being a convicted felon. The former president already is a convicted felon, has not hurt of the president's ability to raise money at this point, from what I understand. Hasn't happened yet in this case. It's certainly not hurt Donald Trump. So legally crucial as it might be, it does not seem to be moving the needle on anything else.
Correct, but there is this other question mark. Why did the plea deal fall through? What was the Department of Justice investigating? What other investigations are on the horizon that may result in evidence that damages Joe Biden? I think answers to those questions really help us determine if this is going to impact President Biden.
We shall see. To your point, we could know soon enough on this particular case. So thank you very much for that, Ronald.